Alright, hello, welcome. So today I'll be playing some more Round 2 Total War with Radious mods and other various mods we are using for the co-op and versus. And yesterday we left off with pretty good expansion. Today I'll propose see if we can hold it and do some more conquests. I think the Germans are getting pretty much shreked at this point, so we should be able to push our advantage if we concentrate our armies on them. And I want to invade the Carthaginian city on the Balearic Islands, but we'll see how that goes. The army that's heading over is very weak, I think. It's like tier 1 stuff, plus the fleet, so we'll see if that is any good. Also, it would be nice to capture Syracuse at some point, but I'm worried they have way too many armies at this point. And some of our settlements are pretty exposed. So if we declare war, they could strike our coastal cities. It's another stack. But yeah, these cities are gonna get upgraded, so that's what we want. This one already got its upgrade. And the upgraded city has 3 ARI instead of some of the rare ARI. It also has 1 extra archer and war dog, so it's not terrible. But a lack of javelineers is a little bit scary in there. Javelineers can be pretty good. Italy is making over 10k now, but the corruption is pretty rife. So I'll have to do something about that eventually. Also, what about this? Do we want a gladiator school? I think we want to have it. Nothing else we can really invest into. That's a garrison. And this is fairly safe. Last time we paid the price for leaving that exposed, because the Getae has snagged Sagustica from me and I had to piece them up. Also the Spartans were very mean by declaring war. So I think we'll be leaving an army here. But it would be good to make sure the remaining armies have good troops. Had to grab some hostility with these guys. Right. Well, I think we can move on. This army could reach this city, which I think I can conquer it. So could just hop around with that. See if there is an army nearby, but it's probably fine. Oh yes, there is an army and it's the artillery one. But some of the units are pretty banged up. The bad thing is they have quite a few archers in there, so it would be difficult. However, if there are reinforcements, we could pick off their ballista with our general. But it's 3 extra archers in that army. We have to ambush it in the field. Let's give that a shot. I have no idea where their army is. Maybe we can find out. It's here. Okay, I need to remember that position. So that means that reinforcements are gonna come from right around here, I think. So if we manage to just jump on that before we actually do the siege, that would be good. We are going to take some losses from it, but that's fine. Then we'll attack this point. I think this point is pretty good for attacking on. Let's abandon the towers for now. I'm pretty sure the enemies are gonna come from somewhere over here. Of course, not sure about the precise location, but that's fine. Let's try to deploy like this. 3 ARI on the flanks. skirmishers. General in the forest. See what they do. Can we see them anywhere? They are coming from here, right? Okay. Still have the chance, just the ballista is gonna be annoying. Hey Fairby, welcome. I think honestly I'm just gonna load it and then jump them. Timer is still there? Okay. Sorry for that. No, it's gone. Yeah, the first load game ever. Feels so bad to do it. But this battle is tight and I need to make sure I jump on that first. I somehow interpreted the reinforcements point poorly. That's not very good. The first load is especially long. The spawn point feels a little random at times. Yeah, it does. I was sure I was on top of it, but sometimes it does not really reflect the position on the map. Usually it does, which makes you think that, oh yeah, I can handle it, I can see where they come from and slap them, but yeah. I guess since we are fighting against the AI, I could just cheese it a little bit from time to time. Hey Maria Zvorona, welcome. How are you doing? I have some new alerts. I'm gonna show you the alerts. Fairby suggested some clips from Caesar, so not only do we have some voice lines, but we have some clips for various things on stream. So I guess before it loads up I can actually go and show you. Let's go into alert box and I'm gonna show you... Yeah, let's show raid. I was looking chess. Look, happy that I'm here. It's good to hear. Happy to provide some entertainment, hopefully. So it's the raid. So if somebody else raids us, this is what's gonna display. And then we have for cheers.
I love coming here. Business is going very well.
Just a merchant buying a whole bunch of various goods. I think that's pretty good. Okay, let's fight this battle. There is an echo because if I test it, it's gonna play 2 times. Yeah, that's what's happening, but if there is an interaction, it will also only play once. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about it while testing. But I'm sure the voice line and everything is correct. It's just, you know, when you test it, it plays twice. Because it derps. Let's take a look. I think we still want to invade through this place. Over here. So let's abandon our siege equipment right there. And over here we should have the upper hand, just jump on the enemy. So let's deploy like so. Secure our flank with the Triari. Get a general. Get all the skirmishers. I actually will deploy them properly, I think. And that's everyone we have, so let's take a look. Are we on top of the enemy? I think they might come slightly further. And this time they come from here. Okay. It's not okay. They have artillery, so it's gonna hurt. The game says no. The game just hates cheese. It's not my fault the game is lactose intolerant. They will absolutely shoot me in the face. I need to... They're using the explosive shot, which is actually fine. I really wanted to catch them, but that's not gonna happen, I don't think. If at least we could smash the archers. It's kind of random. It is random, apparently. I was thinking it's not.
Our general is
But
under
it is.
attack. Double time.
Send a hostility after the force. Come on, come on. Yeah, everyone comes here. Oh, general has fallen. I wouldn't be surprised by that. You know me, I like to lose my generals. Or other people's generals when I get the chance. Oh, this is bad. So they have like, what, 8 archers? Something like that in defense. Can imagine that's not very good for us. Especially since it's German archers, and German archers have fairly insane range. Yes, I remember. Okay, good. How are we going to deal with this? Honestly, I can't deal with this. I should just retreat, I think. Managed to get some damage. I could like waste their ammo for an hour. Which, you know, isn't a terrible idea. It's not Warhammer where you could just waste everyone's ammo for ages, but you know, a couple of volleys could help out. Because they would run out eventually. Just gonna have to make sure we micro our guys correctly. If we get started, we have the... We do have the second wind. Come on. I'm so used to seeing the unit numbers at the health bar. Have you tried using that setting? No, I've not. I think it's not that important for me. Could your legionaries tank shots if you stand they barely reach you? Maybe. But we definitely will need to waste that ammunition. And so far that has been like 1 unit shooting. So yeah. Let's bring everyone over. Slowly, I don't want them to die. But I think we can do it with the general. Just needs to maybe play on the slower speed. So if you notice a volley, will be changing direction. And they would be derping out with their shots. Oh, it's still hitting me a bit. It's not as good as I thought. But any amount of ammo we waste is good. I would maybe try to get the siege tower going and waste their ammo that way. General is fine to use, but I really don't want to lose him. I think it's our faction leader, yeah. Or is it our... might be our heir or something. I think their archers outrange our slingers as well, which is not good. Send everyone this way. There's a good point here where they will mass and you can shoot them pretty easily even with the slingers. Maybe try that once more. They don't really want to shoot. Maybe they are not in a position. Okay, there they are. Gets are angry at each other. They're sitting on the window, so any noises here it's from them. They have some archers here. Some the siege stars. And they have like, what, 8 archers in there? Plus some skirmishers. Pretty tough. Am I far away from having artillery? Not so far. I just need to build it in my main city, so I could basically get it. But it's 1 unit, so it's not gonna be that useful, and it's only for 1 army because of the mod. So I actually didn't prioritize it, as weird as it sounds for me. I just didn't feel like it was worth it at that point. But we should get it soon and equip one of our armies with it, just to make the sieges a little easier. But 1 unit wouldn't necessarily make this trivial. Still, 8 archers in a city, yeah, it's gonna suck. Yeah, it's a bunch of arrows, but we took a bunch of them in the face. So are they using arrows? Yeah, regular ones. If it's not fire arrows, then we are good. Let's try to move a little bit closer. This would be a lot easier. It's still 8 archer units plus skirmishers. You could smash some towers and make a breach. But still, this amount of skirmishers, it's gonna be difficult either way. Let's try to move closer. The bad thing is, if they start to use fire arrows, it's gonna be difficult to retreat our guys. So I don't want them to burn the towers. That would be the worst. They don't want to waste ammo. Makes me very sad. Are we gonna see some archers? They are moving in there. I think I shouldn't use the general anymore, it's very risky. Okay, yeah, they can just barely hit these guys, but that's fine. Unfortunately, it's not wasting that much ammo. If we could waste the skirms, but it's probably not gonna happen. Are they shooting? Yes. It's not very many arrows. Might as well ask Hero when there is no real intense battle. How do you plan layout on the maps when you create them? You just draw something random and then work from that? No. There are two ways you can go around it, and it depends what kind of map you are making. So the option number one is, what some people do is pick a real life location and then make something that's similar to that, but problem with that is then you will have to shoehorn the gameplay mechanics around that and preserve the look of the natural things, which I tend to do the other thing, which is design a map gameplay wise to make sense. So I just pick a concept and then make sure I implement it correctly. So just build around it and just pick a spot from which you create it, make a road from to and from the map, and then work on things like cliffs, fertile land, and water first. And then once you have the geographical features, you can start adding forests and things like that. And then small rocks and things like that to block off the obvious things. Oh yeah, and also invasion points, should plan that as well. And then the last thing you do is economy, usually. Still are not wasting as many arrows as I would like from them. Okay, great. Yeah, it kind of depends on what you want to do. Some people create differently, so, you know. Depends a lot on what you are after. Okay, we need to move back. I really cannot get shot by the fire arrows. But this has wasted fairly few arrows, I think. It's not a lot, but it might help. How do we waste more? Gonna have to figure it out. Let's bring some velitas. Gonna bring slingers here. I want a real life location for what I have in mind, but I won't follow it too strictly. So that's a good balance. Because gameplay things are, I feel, more important than if you are inspired by a real life location. You are limiting yourself a lot by what you can do from gameplay perspective, and that's not very good. Let's try to move closer a bit. Still can't fire. Can move up slightly with this star. So we cover ourselves. I've brought up some infantry because they feel like we will use the towers soon. Can see that happening. Yeah. And I mean, some people will, like Lizaran creates maps that are mostly based on real life locations, but if you play them, it's a sandbox with surplus fertile land and open terrain and trivial economic and military difficulties, so it's a sandbox map. And some of them are good, like you test things, or some people are incompetent, so they can only play sandboxes. But what I want when I play a map is actually a challenge. So, unless there is something that limits me, I'm usually just gonna crush it with standard blocks, and it's gonna be done in an hour, with an hour and a half. Hey, Liger. Basically no chance of me finding a real life location where, where what I have planned happened. Okay. Let's see how it turns out for you. Slingers are kind of wasting their ammo though. This is not very good. Stop firing. Which civilization is my favorite civilization in Civilization? It depends what kind of civilization game we are talking about. I'm not too familiar with all of them, so it depends heavily on that. But let me think. I think Romans were pretty good, and Germans were pretty good, and maybe Greeks. The Greeks are kind of broken, I think. They are holding fire. Let's try to send the skirms forward. Maybe we can waste some of their shots. They should be able to range us, right? Not really. Problem is, I can't even send my infantry in at this point. I would get shredded by their archers. And they still do have quite a lot of infantry there, so we have to figure something out. Try to use some of the slinger shots, even though it's not great. I think we could do enfilading fire on that flank. It's gonna be a slow siege. Might take a freaking hour, but I'm determined to take it. And I don't want to lose most of my forces, because the Germans will have follow-up armies, you can bet on that. Is this gonna be better?
Missiles ready and waiting. Double time. Slingers. The horses are usually in charge.
Okay, they are trying to shoot the Bloodsworn, that's not what I want.
Orders.
What I want is them to shoot the skirms. Let's move up even closer. It's getting a little bit risky, but I think we can do it.
Missile infantry. Fire on the enemy. At your service.
Okay, these two guys can't really shoot. Let's bring them back. No, they are still shooting on these. That's not very good. It looks like their archers are holding back with their ammo. They know I want to waste them. It's unlike in Warhammer 3, this AI is actually a little bit smarter. Also, you don't really have a single entity in it, so wasting ammo is more difficult. So you would take losses. Could you perhaps arrange the archers? No, that's not gonna happen, I don't think. Try to shoot these.
Slingers!
Need a mod that allows archers to target ground locations. I mean, yeah, that would be pretty good, I think. Now, there we go. Now we are inflicting some losses. Not a lot, but some. If there is such a mod, I'm not even sure. There might be one. Such mod for Attila? Okay. I mean, it sounds useful.
Missile infantry at your command.
We'll try to position our guys here. Move up the siege towers a bit.
Slingers!
Okay, they are trying to shoot the slingers. Just try to shoot at their archers.
Levy slingers!
You just suck at life, come on.
Fire on the enemy!
It's difficult to aim them properly. That's a juicy target. If we could just hit it.
Slingers! Quick march!
I think we'll be able to, but they will be able to shoot back, most likely.
Slingers!
Oh, I've told you to do that.
For the god!
No, we'll just keep shooting the walls. Okay.
Your orders! Orders! At speed! Yours to command!
It's really bad. We don't want to do that. It's not helping me at all. It's wasting my ammo, that's what it's doing. Because the walls have fairly good deflect chance against slingers. The slingers are really one of the worst units you could pick for picking off defenders from the walls. Even barbarian settlements. And of course the AI is using its weak units, it knows. Tribesmen. It's not a very powerful unit.
Missile infantry ready!
We need to get at this, this is what we need. How to do it. They don't even want to shoot my towers anymore. Maybe just duel with them. With our own archers. I mean, it's gonna suck, but maybe we could do it. They're probably aware of it though. And they have more range, I believe. Shoot their archers. And run back. You prefer these walls or the kind of stone walls more? I mean, the stone walls are better, of course.
Radious waiting! Fire! Astati! Move that tower! Brave Romans!
I didn't notice this. That's very bad. Might be losing that tower.
Move that tower! Astati! Slingers!
Are you shooting the bad people? Slightly. Any shots are good though. Could snipe a lot of those archers. Think.
Attack for Rome!
But here you aren't blocked off by the walls. Can easily run on and off of these. Yeah. But I like the choke points. Which are created by the stairs. I mean, you might have seen me use it. It's pretty broken, if you know how to do it. So the stairs are just better at choosing the AI, therefore I like them more.
Double time.
Okay, their bowmen are shooting. Have fun. It's really cheesy. This AI in Rome Total War is actually pretty competent in terms of if you don't have a bunch of artillery, which we won't ever have a bunch of artillery because of the mods. Let's push the siege tower back.
Hold Romans all.
How do we deal with this? I honestly have no idea.
Fire on the enemy.
Okay, they are trying to shoot us, I think. Let's try to shoot back. Can do it.
Slingers. Tribunus.
Let's try to just bait this fire.
In the name of Rome. At speed. In service to Rome. Missile infantry. For Rome. Advance at speed. At the double. Ready and waiting. Slingers. At speed. Quick march. Double time. At the double.
It's not working out. I don't think we can really we can't really shoot them there. Maybe try to get at these a little bit.
Quick march. In service to Rome. At speed. At the double. Mandata Tua. Cohors Parati. Double time.
It's very obnoxious that they are so aware of everything. It's alright.
In the name of Rome. Extemplo. Sic Domine. Advance at speed. Etiam. Quick march.
You're taking a bit of damage here, but I think it's good to waste a bunch of those shots.
Advance at speed. We obey. For Rome. In the name of Rome.
Fortunately, this didn't really achieve much. They do have their longbow hunters there. Maybe we could move up with our real archers.
Happy to serve Rome.
Outshoot them. Should be able to do that. 3 units. Yeah. That's good. It's our first actual snag. Don't complain that the AI is smart for once. It is smart for once, which is not something I usually say, so
Orders.
nice change of pace.
Halt now.
I mean, it's still pretty shit, but compared to what it usually does, yeah, not terrible. Problem is this entire strategy of it falls totally apart once you bring artillery into equation, because they will think, oh yeah, I can sit here, but no, you cannot, because you will get absolutely roasted. But if you don't have artillery, then yeah, it's not terrible, especially if they do have 8 archer units inside, which these guys do. I need to figure something out. We took out 1 unit. It's far from enough. I could just use some of our slingers again
Happy to serve Rome.
for a little bit. I don't suppose we could range those guys in any way. Probably not.
Extemplo.
Instead we are getting shot. This corner might be good though, for if they keep shooting. This.
At speed! For Rome! At the double!
And the smaller the unit is, the better actually, but
Slingers!
are they gonna waste ammo? Need to move forward.
Advance at speed! We obey! For the gods!
Just one volley.
At speed! Rapid advance! Advance at speed!
Okay, what's next? I guess they are not worried about the siege tower.
Man!
Let's bring it closer, maybe they will send another archer in it. I also think this cavalry distracting their archers in a bad way. We want them to come here. Where we could actually shoot them.
Missiles ready and waiting! Slingers!
I really don't want to waste more ammo on these. But we could.
Archers!
Just snipe them. So they send something else. That's how life works, right?
At the double!
It's 4 left. Okay.
Double time!
Stand here. Shoot them once. There's 2 guys left. Okay. But we'll need our archers against their archers. That's the problem. Let's try to shoot these hex bearers. Could have sent in more Bloodsworn there. Let's try to shoot them a bit. The other thing that could work is just destroy their infantry. If they let us do that, then we will just use our melee against their ranged units. That could work as well, but it's gonna include heavy losses. So I think they do have quite a few infantry in there still. They are just using the weak garrison units because they know that's what they need to do. To waste my ammo. Is that a unit of archers? Yes. But it's coming somewhere else. Alright. They are gonna be here. That's interesting. Did they leave more archers here? Spear brothers, right?
Slingers!
Bring the slingers back.
Open the armors! Fire at anyone! Proud Romans!
We'll have to grab the siege tower. Slingers can harass their infantry a little bit. They are sending archers. If they send them to the same spot, that would be great. No. They don't want to do that. Let's move forward. Can still snipe this unit, I think. They outrange me. It's very bad. It's like a very important, crucial thing in terms of ranged units. Range plays major part. But I'll be okay with using the slingers, I think. Because then we can use them for baiting the fire, maybe. What I really want is them to overextend with their archers. Like they did before, but that's probably not gonna happen. They are sending something, but they are gonna outrange me again. I need them to get careless. That's what we need. Move here. Something like that. Then try to shoot flanking fire. Doesn't really work that way. Is that an overextension? No. They're too far in there. I mean, I could try to snipe them, but they will probably do something about it. And they know. They know. Let's try to shoot their fire arrow guys. Can take some damage. Okay, let's move back. I think we've done some damage to them at least. Now we can maybe move back. Trying to use fire arrows again. Bunch of fire arrows.
Archers, your orders. Melee infantry at your command. To the tower. Bowmen, orders.
Yeah, they took some significant damage with that. But it's still a lot of them left. Move back, I need you. So one thing we can abuse a little bit is they want to burn the towers, maybe. They are bringing a lot of archers in here though. That's gonna suck. Let's bring you back. Move back and try to shoot at these guys. try to wiggle a little bit.
Proud Romans all.
Come on, you can do it.
Happy to serve Rome. Melee infantry ready. Ready and waiting. Sons of Mars. At your service. Missile. Ready and waiting. Quick! Reload! Take aim! Archers! Jupiter gives us strength. Get that tower moving! Missile infantry at your command. Hastati!
I mean, it did cost me a bunch of HP on the siege towers, but I think it's well worth it. Just get rid of their archers, or at least most of them. It's not gonna kill all of them, but it's good use of our own ammunition. They're bringing more. Okay, we need to move back. We've done a lot.
At the double! Cohorts ready!
Now we need to go and shoot these guys. But let's use this unit. Actually, the other ones you need to not have this proportionate amount of damage on a single unit, if possible. Move back.
Missile infantry ready. Orders. Fire on the enemy. Quick march. At speed. Archers, commander. Mars, aid us. Slingers. Quick march. Archers.
Let's just eliminate these then.
Your orders. Missile infantry. Slingers. Double time. At the double. Archers ready. Glory to Rome. Missile infantry at your command. Double time. Advance at speed. Bowmen ready and waiting. Missile infantry ready. Bowman!
Still have a couple more guys in these units. Okay, that one disintegrated has 2 units in there.
Orders! Quick march!
Let's try to get after these guys.
Victor! Faster! Ready and waiting! Archers! Quick march! At the double! Ready! Advance at speed! Ready! Archers! Ready and waiting! Follow me! Slingers! At speed!
Need a replacement unit of slingers to tank shots.
Double time! Advance! Speed!
I think they still have more,
Bowman!
which is a problem.
At speed! Ready! Orders! For Rome!
Let's just snipe this.
Heavy slingers!
It's really annoying.
Missiles! Ready and waiting! Slingers! Romans! Ready for duty! Order them! Slingers!
New unit of chaff.
Ready and waiting! Happy Commander!
I think we've done an okay job, but they still have some archers left, which is bothering me. I think we'll go and burn this tower.
Give them fire! Slingers!
You can also send the Velitas closer.
Slingers! Jupiter gives us strength. In the name of Rome! For Rome! Slingers! Double time! Orders! Roman, ready for duty.
And they still have more archers. That's expected to. Okay, they are trying to shoot our own archers because they realize the threat. It's actually quite a lot of fire. Have to move, otherwise you'll get shredded.
Ready and waiting. Tribunus! Yours to command. Your orders? Venite!
They have superiority. They just have so many archers. 8 units is a whole bunch.
Bowman! In the name of Rome! Slingers!
I'll have to figure something out.
Quick march!
Send the Velitas forward.
Advance at speed! Missile infantry ready! Happy to serve Rome! Archers! Roma Invicta!
I'm gonna have to bear with the fire tower more.
Mars, aid us! Mars! Advance at speed! Venite! Orders! Cohors parati! Missiles awaiting targets! Advance at speed! At speed! Archers! Now! Attack for Rome! Slingers, ready and waiting. Proud Romans all. Quick, reload! Levy slingers!
Skirmishing with them like this is not actually in our interest, I don't think. Unless we can throw some javelins on them.
Ready for Rome! At your service.
Still pretty bad.
Vanites! Reload with haste! Orders, hail!
Okay, slingers are kind of melting. Send in another unit of chaff.
Slingers! Sons of Mars! Archers!
They are getting shredded as well.
Missile infantry at your command! Ready
Which means you're gonna have to take some more damage for now.
Archers! Fire on the enemy! Missiles awaiting commander!
They're fighting back. They're well aware of what they need to do.
Venite!
They just
Orders!
keep checking javelins.
Levy slingers! Slingers!
Slingers have taken an absolute beating. Send these guys forward.
Commander!
These guys to the back.
Slingers! Ready and waiting. Orders! Archers! Missile infantry at your command.
Hey Michael, welcome.
Slingers! Missile infantry.
No, this is against the AI. It's a campaign. I don't like playing PvP. We do play head-to-head versus one of the viewers, whereby, but apart from that I'm not a multiplayer guy. I don't like playing players. So if you're looking for that kind of content, this is not for you most likely.
Romans, ready for duty. At the double, ready.
Slingers are dead.
Ready and waiting.
It's alright. I have to use the siege towers.
Ready for duty. Ready for orders. Melee infantry ready. Archers! We await your command. Missile infantry ready.
Archers back. You can use these to tank some shots. Now, what are the other towers? This one is 35% fire damage.
Romans, ready for duty.
This one 86.
Ready! Dominate! Orders! Your orders! Advance at speed! Missile infantry at your command!
And as expected, they still have skirmisher supremacy, but there's very little we could have done, really. Against 8 archer units in a garrison. It's just so much. Try to shoot these archers a bit.
Brave Romans to a man!
But I think we diminished their numbers significantly so that we should be able to just run in there. They still have some skirmishes though, which could hurt a lot. Javelineers are pretty good.
Commander!
Shooting people in the face.
Principes! Brave
In the
Romans
Principes.
at the double! Marching order!
Can you just do your job, please?
Dominate! Valete!
This tower burned to a crisp.
At speed! Commander! Rome is mother to us all!
I'm probably gonna lose all the towers. It's a dumpster fire of a battle. It took me an hour and it's still shit. Well, I cannot fight it, most likely.
Melee troops awaiting orders!
There is no way.
Forward! Proud Romans all!
Unless those 2 siege towers are gonna be able to do it.
Commander! Dominate! In service to Rome!
Wasted some of their shots, that's good. But I think they still have a bunch of ammo left, most likely.
Our strength
And these guys are just refusing to cooperate.
is mother to us!
Oh, frustrating.
Attack! Romans, ready for duty!
Those are the skirms. Oh, these are the spearbearers. They do have some javelins left. Right. Okay, so let's use our Hastati.
Principes! Having at speed! Hastati!
Okay, another Hastati unit. Let's bring it. And they'll be able to swarm this attack point. We did take out fairly few, but it's just nowhere near enough of what we would need.
Orders. Advance at speed. Waiting. Your orders. For double time. Swift riders at your command. Missile infantry. Reliquary.
Do we have anyone that's full? Let's bring the Triari here. General needs to hug the wall.
Quickly now. Sons of Mars.
They'll be able to inflict some pretty good damage, especially on the skirms, but we'll see if we can break through this. It's unlikely. They do still have some archers.
Triarii. Defensive testudo. Jupiter gives us strength at your service. Commander.
The general is getting shot by the tower. Let's beef up our guys. Should make the hostility better. That life does. This unit might be able to break through pretty easily. Oh, he does have this unit, which is pretty strong.
General. Principes.
Okay.
At the double. Melee infantry. Quick. Your orders. Advance at speed. Astati.
It's a mess.
Hold Romans all.
Okay, Hastati are gonna just try to get at these.
Astati. Great glory.
Sacrifice some scums to burn the gate. No. I know you always suggest it, but no.
Principes.
They'll be able to punch through, as always. So far we've only taken some little losses on the Hastati, which is fine. We can beat the Germans in melee, basically. Just gonna have to come up these walls. And this should be fine against the arrows. We can waste some of their ammo this way. They also thrown some of their skirms into melee, which isn't really very good for them.
Principes. Advance at speed.
I've already wasted a bunch of my, this is my skirmisher force. It's depleted like crazy. I've used it to the fullest potential. Using them anymore would result in them disintegrating, and I've already lost a slinger. I don't want that happening. Hastati don't matter, but the Principes do.
Principes.
You just try to punch through that.
Proud Romans all. By your command. Turn. Astati. Principes. Equites. Strength and honor. Victoria. Lead us.
You're contesting that tower, that's good.
Forward. Sons of Mars. At speed. Melee infantry at your command. Ready. Orders understood.
It's one thing you have going for you as a Rome. Your infantry can eat any other infantry for the most part, unless it's like very high tier.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Especially since you're fighting spearmen, I think we'll be okay. There is one unit that's pretty scary. This, but they're already getting attacked quite a bit, so it should be fine. Okay, you go and capture that tower.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Keep pushing this.
Gives us strength.
Try to clear them out from this zone.
By your command. Melee infantry. Romans ready for duty. Melee troops awaiting order. Principe.
Sweep them. This place, I could actually send a unit. Capture that. Yeah. Capture this gate.
Proud Romans.
Now envelop and destroy this.
Ready and waiting. Hastati. Commander. Romans ready for duty. Ready for orders. Hold Romans all. Triarii. General. Romans ready for duty. Principes. Ready.
Yeah, I had pretty trash infantry. Just the sheer amount of archers.
Is dead.
They had 8 plus something like 3 skirmishers. So that's significant in defense, especially if you don't have artillery. Very painful battle this was. And that's their general. The reinforcing army general, I think. Should get trashed.
Swift melee cavalry. Principes.
Now they do still have a unit over on this bank. It's probably going to be their general, and it's gonna be not sure, maybe it's cavalry, maybe it's infantry. Let's push these guys forward.
Ready and waiting.
Hey Gazeros Koana, welcome. There is another tower, I think I'll capture it. Am I long into the campaign? I think it's turn 28, something like that. So it should still be early game, but without any mods you could just at this point be unbeatable already. Bunch of artillery. So do they have Wolf Warriors? It's actually fine, Wolf Warriors suck at life. They're like Bloodsworn, just worse. I think. This is the Principes on them. Not good that we took so many losses on our ranged units, but no other way to claim this city, I don't think. And they actually were more numerous than us. They did have a lot of archers, the other army especially. Yeah, I don't think I could have done much better than this. They also had the artillery. A lot of French units sure do love missiles. Well, I do still believe that things like this are more apparent in Warhammer where missile units are just the ruling supreme. But even here, I rely mostly on them for my killing power in most of my battles. The infantry is there as a holding force for the most part, especially if you are playing on hard difficulties. The debuffs, the stat cheats the AI gets are just insane, so it's not my fault the game is shit in terms of how it works. If it was a fair and even fight, then I would be fine, but the AI cheats like crazy. Even on regular difficulty it will have double your morale. So anything that you add on top of it is just gonna be extra salty. Let's claim the city. There are some other enemies. Yeah, that's fine. I think the Germans are probably falling apart at this point. We will need to recruit a unit of something though. We lost one slinger. That's fine. We'll just get another hastata. Were there other armies nearby, maybe occupying would be worth it. So we have a garrison. Yeah, there are armies, but it's not that bad. Let's build... no, let's tear that down actually. Tear that down, tear that down. These are barbarian structures. Cannot really use them. And we have another army we will be sending up. Now, Lucia probably hate my guts, so they might declare war. We'll see. Need to keep a garrison at okay. There is no way around that. Batavium is a little bit exposed. The Spartans did declare war before, so we need to be mindful of that, but overall, terrible. And anything else you want to do? Oh yeah, I have a fleet, but it cannot reach it yet. Next turn. Any politics we could do? Probably not. Embezzle funds. Radious is loyalty, but you get money. Let's promote this guy. This faction almost hates me. It's actually good. If only I could purge them. And the royal family is really bad. I need some adoptable characters if possible. Could organize games. Get some gravitas. And any recruitment we want to do? Probably not. I'll just get a unit here for that garrison. Skills, right. Let's upgrade the skills. Hey, the Bolshevik Tea Party. Are you perhaps from Slovakia or Czech Republic? It sounds like it from your accent. Yes, I'm Czech. So that's why there is the accent. Still isn't insanely strong, I don't think, but it's interesting you could interpret it. Edicts. Where is it? Hercynia, right. I think we'll want public order, most likely. No, there is a big conquest debuff. You'll do romanization. Taky zdravím, ale česky mluvit nebudu, protože většina lidí by mi nerozuměla. So speaking of Czech, Gasargas is actually in Rome too. It's supposed to be where Czechia is today. And then other part of this province is Istros, which I think, looking at this is probably supposed to be Moravia. But where is Slovakia? Are these Tatra mountains? Oh, these? I'm so confused. This is supposed to be Carpathian mountains, I think. It's like Dacia. It's interesting, okay. Budorkis was captured by royal Scythians. So Scythians have grown like crazy as well. It's interesting how in this playthrough some of the factions that you usually don't see get doing too well are actually quite insane, like the freaking Spartans. Scythians as well. Arvernia are at war with me, right?
I'm sure you have many pleasantries for me, but
We've beaten 3 armies, but they still want war. It's fine. We don't have to have nice things. What do we build up? I think Villatre. And just make another mine. Just make sure this province pumps out as much money as possible. And Massilia, I need to take a look at it. It's fine. Is there an enemy army coming? Not yet. Let's bring this garrison back. And we have Balearic Islands. Yeah, right.
honor to serve Rome.
Army.
Get the blockade set up. Ready for... None will escape. Ready.
Then we attack with the fleet. And Carthaginians are basically auto-resolvable at this point. Let's just get rid of them. I think that was their last city. But it's funny how Syracuse has actually captured freaking Carthage. I think I almost saw it like twice. 4,600. English is a strange language. They seem to come up with their own names for gods and people. Mark Antony instead of Marcus Antonius. And then some seem to call Jupiter Jove for some reason. Yeah.
At your command. Make haste, men.
It is strange indeed. Let's get a civic settlement and... What's this? Carthaginensis. There's the Ars. It's gonna have olives. And Numantia is where? It's this. I think this would make a good trade province, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it's just they're trying to make it more appealing to the... just how English works, I guess. Could say. Don't take me wrong, I don't think it's good to butcher the names of everything, but that's what it is. So we could build this or this, it's actually the same stuff. Let's just remove that and build this. So we've got on another little island there. Depends on the pronunciation. It does, of course. Did I research champions? Not yet. It's something I should actually do.
We hunger for battle.
There are so many armies.
Ready for battle.
So if we try to attack them, we could manage to come back, but I think they will run away. So maybe we don't.
Ready for battle.
Actually, I have another follow-up army, so that's fine. Let's try to scout, look for them.
At your command.
It's the German capital.
Ready for orders. To battle. March.
And they'll be running away. That's alright.
Wipe them out.
Catch them.
At once. We hunger for battle.
Let's come back, and then this army is going to just head over.
for battle.
Oh yeah, we need to build up this place. I completely forgot. Let's get that, let's get that. And let's get a temple. Garrison is gonna suck a little bit, but what can it do? Also, the food is not really great compared to what it was once. Are we constructing extra food things? Yes. So it's gonna improve. It's gonna take a little bit. I suppose it's also because we captured some settlements and usually it's drain on your supply initially. Sixtus Embezzler. So if you improve it even more, it would buff the income, but isn't there a thing that makes sure that you don't have corruption? Tax rate, but minus public order. It's actually pretty good. There must be something that's anti-corruption. $3,000 upkeep for this agent, but he's gonna become absolute beast. No, it's not very good. What if we buff this thing? No, it's for army things. It's also for army things. This guy would actually make a good agent to follow an army, but I think we will just grab something else. We wanted greedy or strict. Yes, strict. Upgrade that. It's gonna buff the income even more next turn. We have 7,000 left. Oh yeah, I wanted to scrap this temple. Need to build our workshop instead. So we'll be doing that.
Ready for orders.
I can't grab extra units. So one turn until it's improved, then we can actually move off. Any politics we could do? Probably not. Yeah. Embezzle money is not very good for me. Politics. These guys could hate me soon, which would be nice. And the Carthaginians have launched a desperate attack. They do still have a city. It's the major one in this province. I would like to get it, but it depends what they have in there. No, we don't trade with natives. It's our further expansion speaking to us. Intimidate opposition. Local bandits have offered their services to intimidate the opposition. How to proceed? If you refuse this, then the opposition is gonna hire them. So let's do that. We researched water sluicing. Construction. Okay, so it's the research. I think that was the one to get this. Now we want the anti-corruption, I think. So we want to research the archives first. It's gonna be the cultural conversion as well. Let's grab a workshop. This is gonna build up a temple. We'll take our fleet. Check out the Carthaginians. They don't really have any armies. Now, what about their garrison? 2 Carthaginian cavalry, 8 hoplites, 6 Libyan hoplites, 2 peltasts. And then 2 ships. Which they would just sacrifice those units, I think. I think we get to it. But it's gonna be tough to break through those hoplites on the walls. What's our army at? It's a bunch of Ferrari, which isn't great. But our artillery could help
At your command.
with that. So if we stand... No, the thing we need to do is we'll need to besiege it with our fleet.
Set up a blockade. Blockading.
Then our army can move closer. So we can actually use it.
Fleet reporting. Get the blockade set up.
So our army is gonna arrive from here. We'll have to land it. Where is the best attack point? We could shoot from this bay. Try to crack some of these towers. I think this point is best. Usually you want to attack from here. So that looks like a pretty good thing to do. Let's deploy right here.
Jupiter gives us strength. Support ships.
So they're just gonna disembark there. That's fine. Just let them do that. Let's bring our artillery ships closer.
Sons of Mars. Transports ready and waiting. Our missiles await your orders.
That is well.
Move out. Brave Romans to a man. Any slackers.
One way to do it would be to just land all of our units here. And ignore the walls, but I don't think we should do that. We could get shot a lot by the towers. We'll remove some of them, but still, would be bad.
Artillery ships ready.
Okay, I'm not a fan of using artillery shots on this. Even though they are stationary, so you can just snipe them.
Artillery ships reporting.
Just for a couple of shots we can remove them from existence. It's actually not a terrible idea.
Your orders. Artillery at your command.
Maybe moving a little bit closer would be good.
Orders.
We could also ram them, if it comes to that.
Waiting. Artillery at your command.
And now they're moving. I think they might be able to make it. Yeah, unfortunately, I think so.
Artillery ships reporting.
Should be able to just ram them. And they are done.
Orders.
One of their ships made it. There is an enemy ship. I didn't notice that. So he's gonna smash some of our levies. That's actually fine.
Ready and waiting. Proud Romans. Orders. Ready, men. Moving, Commander. We obey.
The enemy general is dead.
That's him, the admiral. It's quite lucky.
Support ships ready and waiting. Ships ready. Ready, men.
You'll need to wiggle through.
Support ships ready. General, ready your weapons.
I lost another lava ship. It's alright.
Our general is under attack.
It's done.
Transports ready and waiting.
Okay, artillery has smashed that.
Artillery.
Now we need to create a breach. Let's make a breach.
Fire.
Super important we do that. What's happening?
Our general has fallen.
How? The fleet is just always so bad. That's the enemy ship, right? No, that's our ship. How did he? Probably caught fire. Well, I am sure it was nobody too important, and if it was, it might piss off the opposition, which is actually good because we can purge them if they get angry at us. She's very useful. The ship combat is just so jank, you can just randomly can lose units. Not really a biggest fan of naval combat. It's almost done. Maybe it was the Emperor. No, it wasn't. I know where he is, and he's definitely not leading a fleet. It would be very dumb. I mean, it could happen, but would be terrible. Why do we wish for such bad things? We are so mean. Of course it wasn't the Emperor, the most important person. Could be anyone else, not the Emperor. Managed to crack 2 wall pieces. I think that's gonna be good. Because it has become a habit. Yeah. From our campaign. Just being a monster. Schedule things. It's alright. Now, let's take a look. Does the AI have units here? Yes, it does. So would you kindly just do your work and destroy them? So we'll be using our projectiles first, of course. We don't have any archers in this army. It's one of the first ones we started with, so it's just tier 1 stuff. But it should still be sufficient to take out this city. Which is what I'm hoping for. Are you stuck somehow? Yes. Okay. So I'll just use our projectiles before attacking, as we should. Let's bring another unit back. Just conveyor belt. And they have bypass in here. How nice. It's alright. These guys are out. No. This is so dumb. Let's pull back. Maybe the Peltats are gonna go forward. No. Trying to be smart. If you only just worked. Not gonna shoot at Baltas a bit. Yeah, we're exchanging some casualties, but it's alright. Sarah Levy from the fleet. Do they have 2 units of skirms in here? They start with 2 Peltas and then they have 1 Javelin from their ship. Just not sure if they brought it here or not. Let's use the rest of the missiles. Could we... No, it's too far away. It's alright. I can just take these. Velites have done some pretty good work on those hoplites. It looks like they are saving their militia for later. It's not gonna go too well for them, I don't think. There you go, some militia. Please don't. Please don't. That's so stupid. So stupid. Alright. Just pull back. I'm playing on the high speed, which is why it's happening. Just sometimes they do derp out, so I need to be mindful of that. Like, for example, it happens again immediately. So bad. Alright. Well, you just are a curse. Go away. Let's shoot their cavalry. This is just wasting my ammo, and they are probably gonna stay like this. Okay, let's bring up the Hastati. Ferrari. And the general. I think it can just punch through, maybe. The balance of power speaks for itself. They do still have those Beltasts back there. Let's use some Rarari. You can recruit them anywhere, I think. It's not really a big deal. Let's take these guys as backup. Still an awkward incline here. So even though there is a whole bunch of enemies sitting there, just cannot really hit them very well at all. Okay, just give up. Take the Rarari, bring them back. So the enemy is a little bit wiser. They'll try to send in new units now, which is what we want. At least I think they will send something. Ah, okay, just wasted a bunch of missiles. It's alright. Try to mass here, maybe that's gonna cause them to panic. Send something. Because they're trying to stay outside the range of those skirms. They don't want to send anything else in here. It's kinda strange how they prioritize sending in their regular hoplites though. Just saving the militia. It's not something that's advised at all. And I cannot be here because of this structure, so you cannot really deploy there. It's a shame, otherwise I could build these guys. Well, we still have more Rari. I think. So they'll do their job. Dying off. Waste the enemy ammunition. We'll try to deploy somewhere over here. You can just shred them. It's a free unit to pick up. Cavalry. Start sending in the hostility. So awkward. I should have broken these walls instead of these two. For next time I'm gonna have to keep that in mind because this is so awkward because of the buildings. It's real bad. And I could just put single arenas here. It's not gonna be very good, but there's gonna be some fire. Just throw the Rari away. Let's keep the general here, he can actually do some buffs. That is the cavalry. Let's try to hit it. It's a slugfest, but we'll be able to punch through them eventually. Just let it happen. It's tier 1 army, so the hostility are gonna carry the day. The Rarari not so much, they're just for chaff. I think at this point we might as well just pull the Rarari back. They won't be able to do much anyways. I don't think the enemy has any cavalry left really. They might have like a single unit or something. Some Javeliniers there. They seem like stuck, sort of. keep pushing. Now the Hastati are gonna shred those militia, I think. Maybe use a couple of javelins again. It's a little bit risky because of the friendly fire, but it's alright. Be able to melt them, hopefully. It's still tier 1, so it's not like super great, but it's all we have in this particular situation. The regular hoplites are holding for quite a long time, but I think their militia is gonna fall apart most likely. The fact they are fighting with skirms is not great for them either. Put it right back. Just need to push through this breach. Cat noises. Guess the cats are getting a little bit bored. Just let it happen. They are severely running low, but still holding. This area is gonna crack first, and then we'll have to envelop these hoplites. Actually, another hoplite unit is holding us back. They're both at 60 men. It's gonna take a little while to punch through that. But I don't even think they are fighting in any sort of formation, so it's probably not as bad as I think. Okay, that's done. Let's move in. There are some Javelineers. Should be able to just wipe them. Not sure if they have a general that's just sitting in the square. It's possible. Just putting some Rorari. Okay. I'm going to sit right there. It's 19 men left in that. It's really annoying. Close victory. Close the Admiral, that's the only real loss in this battle, and I'm not even sure how he died. Probably must have burned down. Really frustrating. I should really assign the fleet command to only really bad characters. So who was that exactly? Oh, first I need to wait. Right. 6,000.
Fleet reporting. Your orders.
Let's repair this harbor. temple. We'll want a Poseidon temple, I think. Or Poseidon, Neptune. So I think he buffs commerce. Yeah, he does. Quite a bit. And we probably want an auxiliary barracks. Just to make sure this is safe. Get us in the city. Let's take a look at politics. So who did lose a general? Might have been these guys. He does have significant gravitas. Our own gravitas, it's higher. Okay, we have some extra money. What do we do? We've built the shield maker finally. So let's get us an add 16 units. It's not terrible. Move this guy back. Be recruiting a proper army with this, so let's get rid of these. Early legionaries. It's probably worse than Principes, right? Yeah.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
It's bad that we'll have to get rid of these eventually, but it's fine. Can improve this town, which we should. So I'm worried they will invade the moment I leave it undefended. What about the German campaign? There are some enemies here. And this takes one more turn, so we will have to just pile our units here. And then next turn we'll probably launch a campaign against the Germans. Try to get their capital. Traditions. Ramming bonus, it's pretty good. Could make a Jupiter temple, but that's a lot of food. I don't really want to waste more than necessary. We already use a lot of it for the cities. At least our income is good. Right. Someone has a skill point. It's this guy. Garrison. Let's improve that. It's actually our guy. Our family member, basically. Should probably give him an army.
At your command.
So let's garrison at Massilia now. We have 4 bastions. Yeah, I think we should be able to just leave it. Disarm it, bring it back.
At ease, men.
Harvarnia might see that as an opportunity though. They would like themselves to have Massilia, but I don't think they can take it. Especially with the bastions, you should be able to shoot some siege towers, hopefully, if they do bring them through walls.
Will you not give our people a little?
No. Okay, loyalty. Are we protected still? No. Protection has expired. What's our politics at? These guys hate me. We could provoke them to start a secession. Problem is they have 2 generals. Yeah, let's not do that. I was hoping we could purge them, but no. You can only do that if you are a barbarian, I guess. I don't actually know how that works. No characters to get, unfortunately. Let's move this army.
We cannot do that.
Okay, what about this place? Still building up. Need to wait with this. Cannot really move. Mine. Let's improve it. Causing a lot of public order malice from all the buildings here. That's fine. Slaves are actually a significant contribution to it. It's because of all the sacking. Grab logistics. Who's this? This is not our faction guy, so just give him some generic ability. So he doesn't have to insane gravitas. Sergus. We'll improve it. Like a coin maker. I'm actually gonna make this for the extra food. Then we'll do Shrine of Neptune. I'll switch this to Bread and Games. This is another food province. It could be industrial one, but it's very small and I need food, so that's why it is what it is. Move to the border. And I think we could just smash through these. Are they gonna get reinforced by the city? Yes. So we could trigger a huge battle with them in the field with 2 of our armies present and then just take the city. I think that's actually a good idea. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain. Okay, we can even auto-resolve them in the field. That's actually useful. It's gonna cause us some damage. It's alright. Fairby's marauders are getting fairly high rank. Let's grab an upgrade to that. Become formidable fighters. Move this army. And that resolve that fight as well. Can't really loot it. It would take too many slaves, it would crumble the public order everywhere. Let's build our library. That is done. Okay, to look for them is also German. Let's move here. Helvetia are looting their territory. It's alright. Need to secure that place. It's gonna take a little while. Some of the military technology would actually be pretty good. Also, we don't really need this anymore, and this is not our guy. But it's... yeah, let's move him here actually. Might have a use for him later. Politics? Probably not. There's just no character setup or anything like that. Mars Temple needs to be improved. Oh yeah, this needs to be actually replaced with our own harbor. We just repaired the Carthaginian one. Public order seems really bad. Might have to organize some games later. Let's improve that. That's not our guy, so let's just grab him. This. And we are almost able to anchor our border, which is useful. Spartan versus public order for everywhere. That's good. And public order here suffers. That's expected though. Just everywhere it's not great because of all the slaves we have. Let's get a siege workshop. We can finally recruit our only available artillery unit. It's gonna go into this army and then we can have 2 more units in here. What is it gonna be? The freaking light horse is better than Aquita has. Well, that's not very good. Since we all have artillery in this army, we probably want to make sure we have a bunch of extra units. So let's get that and then 2 extra triari.
At your command.
Improve that. Okay, consecrated ground here actually doesn't really make sense, does it? You just grab Athena Shrine for that research rate. This place is almost built up. Check out politics, but again, I don't have high hopes that anything will be available really. I'm gonna organize games, I think. Carthaginiensis. So that's gonna help with public order, right? A little bit, yeah. Need to hold until that's recovered. Now the Germans are probably gonna die from all these other Celts that are coming after them before I can really invade them, which is fine. The only bad thing, the Celts might actually like each other a bunch, so they might fight us all together eventually, because they will be our target eventually to consolidate everything. And our construction is just getting out of control. We'll be able to get a lot of income. Let's get a consecrated ground there. And I'll start moving an army here. Attack Rogion eventually. Still need to keep one army as a garrison. I think this guy is attacking this garrison. Yeah, he wants to. It's actually dangerous. I could shift this army to be there. Yeah, I guess needs must. I really need to stabilize this region. Pick the spy. It's almost done. Do the recruitment. It's a full army. It has our only artillery in it that we can have ever. So where are we gonna send this army? It's autumn, right? So it's gonna be winter. There we go. Our Vernier coming. Let's move here. Could maybe ambush this. Any trades for anyone? Doesn't look like it. Can start recruiting units into this army now. It's all bad. Let's just remove that.
It is a great and glorious thing to die for.
Main city. And yeah, this should eventually stabilize. Oh, we could also expand Massilia, right? What do we make here now? It's gonna be a commercial place, so another industry. We could make a library here, yeah. I think a research rate is gonna be our best bet. Just to get through that tech tree. It's pretty chunky.
Ready for orders.
Okay, this looks stable.
Perhaps, and I ask with all due respect for your...
The hunger.
Bunch of construction. Our food is at 1 though, so we need to be careful. This will improve the yield of that province. Spartans are already at the border again, so they'll probably be tempted to invade soon. This is gonna give us some extra food. We've researched this, which means I'm gonna also grab that. Volca are just massing insanely. They will also have high level units in here. Yeah. They just want Massilia.
On the move.
Let's ambush stance this.
Laying an ambush. At your command.
Keep recruiting.
Rome needs good fighters.
I guess we can queue up the units to be recruited. And we need 2 more. It's gonna be 1 archer and 1 cavalry.
Ready for battle.
I cannot improve that archive, it would cost me too much food. But this city is a must. Still need to give it a turn to recover the garrison. They haven't conquered the Germans yet, so at least they are busy. Educate. Could educate him, but He's probably still pretty young. 6 years, yeah. I don't really want to spend my gravitas, but let's do it. So these guys hate us. We could secure loyalty. It's gonna reduce the risk of the civil war. Not gonna improve that mine. What do you think next Total War game will be? Oh, I have no idea. It's most likely not gonna be historical title. Since they are just interested in doing Warhammer things. Even Three Kingdoms and Troy is actually sort of similar to that. It's just doesn't have to do anything with history really. So they're probably gonna continue on that path until their like current thing that they will do is they will just make Warhammer 3 actually playable. That's number one thing they will focus on. Number two, churn out a whole bunch of DLC and sell it for copious amounts of money for minimal effort. That's number two thing they will do. Number three, keep milking that cow. Number four, milk that cow some more. Number five, until the cow doesn't have any blood left to milk, then you will have to just look around and find something else. Oh yeah, this is cool, people like this, make a game about it. That's what's gonna happen. So who knows, it could be anything. It could be, if Warhammer is exhausted, they could make a true Lothar thing. I think Amazon is gonna want to maybe get rid of that franchise since they borked it so hard. It would synergize well with them implementing the magic and stuff already, so it wouldn't be too hard, just basically reskin. People would just gobble it up.
From chaos we all sprang, and to nothingness you will return.
Sparta declared war again. What else is new?
Talk to.
So what are the Spartans? A bunch of factions died out. I think we'll see a rise of several factions that will control most of the map soon. So the Suebi controlled a lot, but they are depleted now. It depends on these Celts. They could actually confederate a bunch. Spartans are huge.
I give you greeting and my attention.
They'll just give me money though. I have no interest fighting them really.
But without Hermes has blessed us with prosperity. Do not try to buy our. Your proposal has merit for my people, and I am sure the gods favor agreeable men.
Alright, are sending 3 armies down here. Let's let them do that. It would be in our best interest. Athena Temple would cost too much food. Not really very good. I'm worried about the food situation. It's definitely not good. Expand this. I'm gonna build this thing so we can get the delicatessen. Well, Warhammer popped off, but I really don't like the concept of one hero versus 3 units, and heroes chilling. all the single entity units are a thing. They are probably not gonna rid of that concept, get rid of that concept anytime soon. And yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but it's just fantasy tanks. But they also did it with Three Kingdoms, and what you can do with single entity targets is you can waste ammunition, you can cheese the game pretty well, because it's just something that the AI doesn't really do very well job at doing, like keeping them alive, but you as a player can actually abuse it to high heaven.
We hunger for battle.
Let's build up that, build up that. Have to do something. I guess Budurg is... No, it actually is quite heavily garrisoned. I was thinking they could conquer it quickly, but no. Still, garrison is pretty bad. Gonna have to wait until that's better, so I can actually leave it. But it's so fine. Without politics, no risk of civil war, it's fine. Can't really do anything with that. Just wait and see what happens. Arvernia just not coming. Where is it? Just I get very tired of the agents just constantly spamming actions. I will have to just go after the Dacians maybe. When we get another army in here, they are incredibly annoying, and they did steal one of my cities before, so I have a grudge on them a bit. One turn until we get this cavalry going, so let's do that. I'll be recruiting a bunch of principes as well. What we would now really need is to get military research going, so that's gonna happen after we get this civics one, I think. It's the last one we need to get the anti-corruption, which is gonna be pretty good, plus this tax rate is good. Then we'll go after this auxiliary barracks, and then this auxiliary garrison. You'd need all the way here to cohort organization. But we can burn through this pretty quick, I think. It's a little bit of shame we cannot really get this earlier. But ammunition full missile units is pretty good, and champions. It's gonna be pretty good. I think you were set to ambush. It's just he does not want to do that consistently. Okay. Send a spy here. I'm gonna steal food.
Someone seeks to bar my
I think that's how it works. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, you can get something. Can improve logistics, it's pretty good. Usual and tactician. And we have another one. Just improve the base ability. Oh, the sit-ins. No, it's Simbre, right. So this has gotten the better garrison, but they're probably still gonna assault my garrison constantly. Sequani, they will want to invade me. You can see that here. Just can't wait to do that. They also have artillery in there.
Ready for battle.
But I think I will move on.
I'm afraid we cannot. Commander,
And we'll recruit a new army as a garrison. It's gonna get some cavalry. Opiria, sure.
I want hourly patrols.
It's gonna get some auxiliary horsemen, 1 unit of archers, some slingers. Keep that city safe. This army is not full yet. This is fine. I can already see that food is gonna become a problem here. Might have to switch one of my edicts actually. If we have one that's for taxes. In here, yeah, 2600 income is not bad, but food is gonna be more important. It's gonna reduce recruitment costs as well. Yeah, that's what I thought. So they will invade immediately, yeah. It's just one army though, I can beat it. It's another, okay. It's another settler, it's not the main. Right, let's fight it. Pretty simple defense here, just let the AI fall on its face again. There's a bunch of our Rorari here. Still option for medieval Shogun, the same thing they did with Rome Remastered. I mean, yeah, if they want to do remasters, which that's milking something that really does not need a remaster, especially if the remaster is actively worse than the old gold game, which would happen. But yeah, I mean, they could go for it. It's not gonna be good, mind you, but they could go for it. Redo Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia because the concept was really good. But the execution was a flop. And I don't think they improved. Their most creative people actually are no longer working for them. So, you know, it doesn't bode well.
War dogs! Ready and waiting. Melee troops awaiting orders.
It was a concept they used, but then they went with Warhammer. I don't think they will return to historical games. Why would they? It doesn't sell as well. They're online interested in money, that's not about what's cool. What do people want? Nobody cares. Are they seriously gonna punch through that? It's 3 punched up units of Rorari. Well, that's not very good. Let's unleash the dogs.
Stand down! Elites! Advance at speed! Missiles awaiting targets!
So some heavy horse.
Under attack.
Is that heavy horse? Heavy X-Riders. Yeah, it's different. And heavy horse, yeah. Okay, Triari it is.
At speed! Ready! Attack! Archers! Missile infantry at your command! Your orders! Rorari!
Their general is Oathsworn. It's gonna hurt against this spearman. It's alright. Let's prepare one Hastata here. Send the other one to the back.
Spears ready.
Their skirmishers are fighting our Renari.
Ready and waiting. Commander.
Let's just push through them then. They have very weak units in here in terms of melee, so should be fine. You can bring this Velita unit back, deploy it like so. This one. Archers will try to focus fire their leader. Deploy here. Use some of those javelins. They will milk it. Oh yes, they will. Like they always do. I have no doubts about that. Shogun 2 or Rome still constitutional player base. They do. But even as a remaster, they would have to actually put in an effort to make the game actively better, otherwise people will gravitate towards the old game. They would have to go full Blizzard and disable the old games so you can no longer play them, and your only choice is to buy and play the new remaster. Which I don't think they will want to do, because they don't want to alienate the player base too much, which already kinda happened a lot, so I think they more likely will just try to continue with that fantasy vibe, but I might be wrong. Who knows what they will do. But hopes that it will turn out to be something good is actually pretty small. At least in my opinion. I don't have high hopes in Creative Assembly. These scums are gonna be annoying, but we can chase them to the edge of the world and then they will die. We don't mention Blizzard around here. No, we don't. Usually. But there is a similarity there. That's why I mentioned it. These corporations are not very different from each other. No, Cubic, we're rolling. I think that's the least interesting thing about that. I think they're just fall from grace in general, just being unable to make a suitable financial product apart from the mobile game scam of Diablo Immortal is interesting and amusing. Of course, it's a little bit sad, but it just goes to show what happens to all these corporations. None of them are good. Skirmishers are gonna be so annoying. It's alright. How many dogs are left? None. And they killed 2 men. Okay. Okay, it's done. These guys will be done soon as well. They did have a lot of cavalry, but it didn't really do much. Most damage was caused by their own swarm. I think Radious is probably the biggest company that supports the player base. Yeah, but they still have issues. It's still a corporation. It's still rotten. It will flop. Eventually. Can't wait for MMO. Don't know what you mean there. But yeah, even Riot. Considering what they recently said about the griefing thing, they want to use AI to monitor people and even report them to the government for griefing. I don't think that's a very healthy approach. Because AI cannot interpret shit. AI cannot see, like, if 2 people know each other for a long time and they talk smack, which happens a lot, how the AI is gonna know that? A person sitting and evaluating that report would be able to tell that from the communication these 2 have between each other, but the AI just sees a bad word and that's it. It does not consider the circumstances. Someday. Well, this is one of the things that they are actively doing and which will lead to their destruction. The fact that it's not here yet does not mean it's not gonna happen. Okay, so these guys declared war. That's fine.
How can I be on the road again?
Have the garrison. It's alright. City still needs reinforcement. Any politics to do? Not really. Oh, we could promote someone, I think. No, it's improve relations. Without politics, no risk of civil war. It's alright then. These guys.
Ready for battle.
Well, we could recruit 1 extra unit of something else. Rangers, I guess. We are not supposed to be able to get more artillery, but I guess the mod does not really include Roman units because they are from Radious, so maybe the mod for the artillery does not really work well with that. We shouldn't grab it then. That's why we have VPN, no advertisement. But I was not talking about advertisement. I was talking about policing the community. Which they signed an agreement with not only Riot but some 2 other companies that they will try to use an AI to report people to the government if they grief online in games. It's great. Because yes, MMOs are toxic as shit. And what do you expect? They always were toxic and they always will be. People just start using words which aren't swear words, and then the AI is gonna have to just adjust. It's just how it's gonna work. Not to mention it's the good part. What else do we get in this army? I guess more spearmen gonna be necessary. Then a couple more archers. The cat is... Oh no. Sorry for that. She just meowed straight into the microphone. I think it was probably very loud. Crawling all over the place. This guy can improve his cultural conversion, but I'd like him to be strict instead. Logistics and tactician for this one. Does he have another level up? Does, yeah. Okay, let's get it. And I think that's gonna be it for today. Been playing for quite a bit. Might be playing some Caesar 3 later. I'm just gonna have to find a good map for it. So thanks for watching and see you around. Bye.